So let's talk about Henrik comments after the game. Hello and welcome to the video. If you could like, share and subscribe, I much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when videos go live. So yesterday, Sheffield Wednesday got a very good win versus Pompey, what we needed. We really did need that win. Just gives us a little bit of a idea as how much it meant to the boys and the gaffer. So this is what Henrik had to say at the end of the game as he was speaking to the media. He said, "I see how much the boys are investing every day. They invest and get knocked, and then they invest again and get a new knock. The belief they have, they keep, and courage they have. The togetherness and the character of the boys. We don't have the biggest squad, but it's about the characters. To do though, so much of what they did today need big respect, and it's all about building for the future. First of all, it's about how my staff are working with the progress and better to do things a little bit more simple. It helped us quite a lot, and how they work together. The belief and confidence was there today, and that's one of the things you've got. You have it when we keep it simple. We look a better team, and I think that's something we struggled with last season. We didn't keep it simple enough, and he managed to do that today. All teams need a win to build something. You can say if you do all the right thing, but if you are never winning, it can be difficult. To see that things are working, the relationship with neighbours, things are working, to create a result to help us is helpful, which is good. One of the things he spoke about was also Dominic Iorfa talking about George Brown. Now, George Brown had an excellent game. He looked really good. I think both him and Cads looked really good at top, and I think he'd given maybe a little bit of a kick up the backside to someone like an Oppo and a Jamal Lowe to go, hey, these two young lads are hungry and they want it. We know you want it, but you need to show us. And I think it's kind of good to see that they've taken it with that kind of way of going, right, we're going to make sure that we're the starting two. But Pedersen said, George is a fighter. Dominic told me in training he's difficult to play against. He had high elbows. He always stays strong, and he's mentally to be bigger than someone than he is. To work to a game plan and invest a lot with it, not just for him. It's fantastic. His body is strong. We're back to goal and he runs deep. He's a good header and a good finisher. There are some interesting things in him. He has a lot to learn. The basics is you play with your heart and give everything, and he did that. Going forward with, he said, the cup is still pressure, but there's no pressure. Today there is real pressure. Today you see how Jan, how Max, how Dominic support Ernie all the time. You can see how Jan and Barry and Bailey supported George all the time. It's good examples. Our best player today was the team. Many good performances, but it was a team that I'm proud of. The boys had grown so much. A lot of young guys had grown into cup. Ernie and George have played some strong games against good opponents, but to go from cup to league is a huge difference to make the performance like today. Nobody can do that alone, but they could do it because they have senior players around them. The guys at the back were amazing for Ernie today and amazing up front. Bailey support. He's so young, but he supports George. Nobody can do it alone. The players support each other. And that's something that I like to see. You like to see how much we are supporting one another and just making sure the young guy can do what they're trying to do. Because it's a big kind of turn in it. And one of the things you got, it's good when a opposition manager turn around and say it was a really poor result. We got what we deserved, and Sheffield Wednesday were far better than us. They outfought us, they outrun us, and competitive. We were better on the ball, more clinical, made better decisions. They had default, all those things that add up to a 2-0 loss. Really difficult to put your finger on it. The performance of the first 5 games is an extremely positive performance. It came off the put, and he'll be annoyed at that. I think he'll be annoyed at how they had it that Wednesday just managed to play a game. But again, I think it worked because we kept it simple. I think it genuinely worked because we kept it really simple, and we managed to just play in a way where it worked for us. And like, it was interesting when he said he had Yang going forward a little bit more, and then Barry was going a bit defensively when Barry thinks offensively, and it's really good to see. But the thing is, you look at what we got in terms of that squad. He's getting the best out of what he got. We can't add to it apart from academy players. And it's one of them where I think the more confidence you see, the more it'll help. But this win will be good for us because it's just a kind of little bit of a step in the right direction. Just a quick one on this one as well. Nico put a post up this morning saying Sheffield Wednesday want 4 million for keeper Pierce Charles. As they look fun to get through the season. Charles is a major asset at the club and current sideline, but he will be sold at the right price in the next window. The young stopper attract interest before he was ruled out, but the best offer for around 2 million. When they want double the fee and would ideally like Charles loan back to them for the season and a half, a second half season. West Ham Stradbroke Inter both could increase their valuations on him and make an offer that work. Some if much desperate owner chances is looking to raise investment for loan to secure against the ground. The cap would pay for the wages for the rest of the season. The only other income is that they get about 5 million due in January. Much of the EFL money came in the summer and went to unpaid wages in rival clubs due to payments. But the thing I got is you have the thing that we are trying to look for. He's apparently trying to look for cash for this thing. And the thing is, this whole thing where I hear him go loan against the stadium, he's already got something against the stadium. He's already got something that's sounding like they're not going to pay. So that bit doesn't add up. So the thing is, I find it really interesting how he says, where he just said to try and get us needs investment in place soon to cover October, November and December. He's not going to be able to sell him until January, so it's pointless. He ain't going to get the money till January. So this saying, oh, I want to try and get money for him, I don't see it being anything that he can do. Like, generally, I think people will come back in for Charles, but it'll be all depending on how he does and where we're at. But that's been the video today. I hope you are well. Have a good day. Have a good Sunday. Enjoy it with friends and family. And I will speak to you Monday for whatever video we can find to do. And I'll do a debrief on Monday evening, depending on how it's been. I do have a day to myself on Monday, but I've also got lots of other things I want to do where I've got no one around to do. So basically tidy up the house. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.